Good morning, everybody. Welcome. My name is Terry, and this is Holding Your Space Meditation Tribe. So, hey, what's happening? So, I'm back. Thank you so much, Annie Bear. Annie Bear is stepping in and helping out with the channel, with the meditation tribe. So, um, that was amazing yesterday, Annie. I was just watching it. So, thank you so much. And I am trying to do some more stuff with the channel. So thank you guys for sticking with us. And Annie Bear, thank you so much for helping out. So I hope you guys can hear me. Good morning, tribe. Hey, Richie. Hi, White Dragon. How are you? Hope everything's working here. It says it is. So, oh, good. You can hear me. So you know that. Yeah. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Lauren. Good morning. Jen B. Hello, honey. I hope you're feeling better. Um, let's see who else is here. Paul, White Dragon, Teresa Ford, Alice. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Oh, thanks. There he is. There's Richie. Thank you, Mr. Richie. How you doing? So, yeah, there's a lot of things that I want to do with the channel, and this is my favorite um, morning meditation tribe. But if I do it every day, then I do like one other thing, and I want to do readings, and I want to do. There's a bunch of places that I want to go to, as in the universe and inner Earth, and I really am drawn to that. So I want to do some courses, and they'll just be like mini courses that we'll do and stuff, and then the membership for sure. So I really want to kind of concentrate on that right now and get it going, man. Get it cooking. So Tina Mack, how you doing, lady? Hey, Victor, Truth Wave, Energy. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Lots of people coming in now. Alice, I love you. Do you guys find yourself saying I love you a lot lately? I do. I go through kind of phases with that, but sometimes I just see people and I'm like, I love you. And usually it's people I know. So don't worry. Okay, Paul says, morning, Terry and all. Live from Graceland. This place is breathtaking. Waiting for 9 a.m. We get the tour, guide talk. A little cold outside. Have a great day to all. Wow. Well, I'll take that a little cold outside. It is 66 here, which is just perfect, I think. So today's trash day and getting all that done. Sally, good morning, my friend. How are you? Thank you for all your help on the website. I pulled together some new stuff. Oh, there she is. Nadia, you're alive. Yay. I've been missing all the shows. Intense time here. Oh, honey, lots of love to you and yours, you and your daughter. So I know you've been through a lot. And there's a lot of energy coming in, right? Jacqueline, I already have you on the list. Your knee now and ankle joining the party. Just need love and lights in general for what I'm doing. Very important. I love that. And I got your email, and I'm going to email you back. So, yeah, I'll talk to you about it then. Anyway, but yeah, so there's lots going on. We're having fun. Yeah. Terry, how about nature meditations on location about once a week? Ooh, I like that. My problem with that sometimes is it's hard to get the setup. But I can try to figure that out. I think that's a great idea, White Dragon. That would be something that I would probably have to record, but we could get good enough at it to do it online. Probably if we had a solid place, you know, that, yeah, we could do that. I mean, we have so many parks around here. I could do it in my backyard too, but you're going to hear sirens and, you know, the dog barking and all that, but you already hear the dog barking. So, yeah. Jacqueline, dear, I already had you on the list. So I put you on every time. And Barbara B. Good morning, beautiful Julie. How are you doing, my friend? I hope all is well. Oh, Debbie, no internet? Okay. Trying to participate in Tennessee. Yeah. Lots of love. What's going on with that hurricane? Is it going to hit the East Coast or is it, I think, just like wind, right? Um, yeah. We gotcha, kiddo. Anyway, what else is going on here? So yesterday I got up and went to the yoga patch and did a beautiful class, and it was kind of a mid-level class, and I'm kind of out of shape from yoga. I just do the really easy ones usually, and it was so easy. I was like, oh my gosh, I can do this. I could even do something a little harder. I just love everyone all the time. I tell them a lot, even strangers. Oh my God, what if I end up the crazy lady down the street? Nadia. So yesterday, I went to yoga and then I did a schwitz, a steam sauna after that. And then I went and got my toes done. So it was like, it was a really relaxing morning. It was so beautiful. But then I'm sitting there. We got some bowls to go from our local coffee shop and brought them home. And I'm sitting there eating and reading this twice that I've read it now, this sci-fi fantasy book that I love. And so I'm reading it and eating, and my daughter looks at me and my hair is all over the place, and sauna hair. And she's like, yeah, you're the cat lady. Like, and happy to be that. I will own that with pride. So yeah. Yeah. And then I told her boyfriend that I loved him. They were talking on the phone. I'm like, I love you, Patrick. And he's like, okay. Dolly, good morning, beautiful. How are you, Rachel? I think you were on yesterday live, right, Dolly? You do Wednesdays, I think. She's got a Wednesday show. Let's see. Terry, do you pre-vibe with music before you begin your stream? If so, what do you typically listen to? Wow, that's a great question. Sometimes I do. I have to be in the mood for it. Sometimes I just go into silence, Victor, but I do usually Deva Permel. She's one of my favorites, but I'll do some Ravi Shankar, Ram Dass. I like the oldies. So there's some other stuff that I listen to, but usually it's something like that kind of gets me in the mood. And I do listen to Deepak, or I watch Deepak and kind of listen to him too. But yeah, let me know what you guys listen to, especially you, Victor, before you go on. It's interesting, isn't it? I've got a long list on my Apple's music of different types of vibrations that you can go into, and Gregorian chants and things like that I really like. And sometimes Kevin Lewis is really good with music, and he'll send me a list, or a song list, or whatever it's called, whatever that's called. Oh, okay. I'd love to see that yoga patch, but I know I probably don't want third parties in there, but I bet it's busy because it sounds nice. Anybody can go, you just have to pay for your class. We are going to start doing Sunday mornings community meditation there, and it'll just be a silent meditation. I don't know when that's going to start. Probably, I don't know, maybe in a month or two. And there'll be somebody different running it every time, but it'll be, I feel like there needs to be more community. It's like we've got this beautiful community here, but I feel like it needs to be more. And then I hosted a happy hour at the yoga patch last night, and it was a intuitive happy hour. And there were just a few people that showed up, but we did oracle cards. So yeah, easier in the spring and summer. Yeah, it would be. It would be. But you never know. Okay. Okay, Warrior Widow says, once I get to 50 subscribers, I'll be doing it twice a week, live meditation. We can pick up all the slack if you want to wander. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. And there is Tom. Good morning, Tom. Good to see you, sir. So Tom was on the channel the other day, and it was so nice to have you here, Tom. Tom has a really interesting story, right? Hurricanes make you nervous. Yeah, I've been through quite a. We lived in South Florida for 8 years, so we went through quite a few of them, and some of them we did leave, and because we were on the island, we were a block off the beach, but we would. When Andrew came through, we were back there in the 90s. Yeah, in the 90s. And Andrew came through, and where we moved to would not have been far enough. And it went quite a bit south of us. It went to, well, not that far, really. We were in Delray Beach, and it went in through Hillsdale and whatnot. But it was a lot. It went south. It went to Miami, and then south of Miami for years you would drive through down to the Keys, and the mangroves were just, ruined. It took them a long time to come back, but they did. So, Rush, good morning, lovely. Lisa Davies, how are you, my dear? I hope you're feeling okay. I've got you on the healing list. Or no, not you, Lisa. It's somebody else. Who's got the cats? CJ's cats. I've got CJ's cats, Penny and Gracie. So, yeah. Oh, no one is planning any hurricane parties yet. It's a little wacky in Florida, just regularly. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, we never had many of those either. Hi, Denise. How are you doing? Good to see you. Ascending Universal Butterfly. I love that name. Hello, lovely. Let's see. Interesting. For me, it was a big love fest for me when I was in Sedona. I would tell everybody I love you, even strangers, and got some strange looks like that. What's that big Hawaiian guy on? But it works. It does work, doesn't it? Yeah, I go through phases. I remember not long ago we were at the in a parking lot, and there was this big group of people, and they were a family, and they were telling everybody, I love you, I love you, I love you. And Ingrid and I are just walking through the parking lot, and I go, I love you, I love you, I love you. And they all looked at me, and then they all started laughing. Okay. Susan Lynn put out a really good video. Haven't watched her in a very long time. Glad I checked in today and posted it on my post page. Ooh, I'll have to go watch her. I love her. She's really nice. Susan Lynn. Yeah. All the Atlas ship is broadcasting lots of deceptive messages. Please discern and do not be fooled. I've seen it as an invasive colonizing force of lots of cloaked ships being handled right now. Okay, interesting, Paul. Yeah. And that's the big one that's coming in, right? It's like 3 miles long, they say, or bigger. Yeah. I don't know. I know Gail thinks that it's just a bunch of like young ones, going into 4D and not understanding that they made a mistake there. But yeah, it's interesting. Oh, Nadia, you haven't left the house for a week. Yeah. Sally, I thought you were already here. Good morning. Thank you for all your help, Sally. Sally's helping out with the website, which is huge. So love getting that done. Hey, Rush, what's cooking? So yeah, there's lots of people I want to have on the channel and do stuff, and then I don't get it all done. So good morning, Diana. Chilly here, but yeah, fall is in the air. Beautiful. Yeah, good to see you, Miss Diana. That was fun Tuesday night doing the dream show. So Diana is on it. She is the professor of YouTube. She knows it all. I did not go live yesterday because I'm having a garage sale this weekend. I was pricing all my crap to sell. Oh, I hope it goes well, Rachel. I hope it goes really well. Yeah, man, I'm just hauling stuff out of here. We were cleaning out the garage this weekend, making room for stuff and moving things around. So we're getting it all done. Jen B. Hello, neighbor. I thought you were my neighbor, Jen. I was like, oh, she must live by me. And now I think you're Rachel's neighbor. But I was saying hi. Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. You don't need to have 50 subs to go live, at least from third-party studio software. Love that. Yeah. So, yeah, and Annie Bear and I are doing this in conjunction with Meditation Tribe. So we're streaming on both channels so that you guys can go to both channels and get them. Let's see. I'm mum to all Maddie's online friends. She has a same crew for a decade all over the world. It says, I love you when she's on group chats. Aw. Aw. That's sweet. Are you kidding me, Jacqueline? It's 84, but the humidity is only 80 something percent, not in the 90th percentile. Oh, nice. Yeah, your rainbow scarf. Yeah, I've got it's pretty nice here, but it's been sticky in the afternoon. It's beautiful in the mornings, and then in the afternoon it gets sticky. Schwarmy. We call it schwarmy. I've been listening to instrumental slow jazz in the morning as a type of meditation. No religious or Indian stuff, though. Yeah. I don't I like the Gregorian chants. And, I really like is the Mongolian throat singing too. I like every kind of music. But before I come on here, usually I try to have a few minutes of silence and kind of check in. Sometimes I'll do a half hour of silent meditation in the mornings before we go on. But I always try to do at least a half hour of silent meditation every day. Doesn't happen every day, but I try to. A Norse. Oh, would you send me that, Dolly? I listen to my Norse playlist before I go live. It is not peaceful. Yeah, you don't have to have something peaceful before you go on, right? You don't want to, maybe. Keep it fun. Ah, the world needs more love. I say love you because I mean it. Yeah. Deva is one of your dailies. Mine too. She was one of the people, like Deva and Mitten, I went on with. I was in their group, their Sangha, or whatever it's called, for a long time. I still am. And I think they're still doing live Saturday meditations. But they were going live. I think they were in Costa Rica during the pandemic. They got kind of trapped down there. And so they were going live every day, I think at 2. So I'd go live with them almost every day and meditate with them. And there were so many that went live, right? The pandemic was an epidemic of spirituality, I think, on YouTube. And epidemic, is that a good word for that? I don't know if it is. Is epidemic bad? Or can it be good? Is the word neutral? I don't know. Tell me. Oh, yeah. Diana, I hope you did have a good day. I know a lot of you guys get really affected by the Schumann resonance and the sun, all those rays coming in, and the earthquakes too. Interesting. I've been saying that for years. It's not a lack of religion or morals. It's a lack of community that's missing here. Yeah. Terry, Fat Bottom Girls, maybe a good song to listen to so you get in the mood for meditation. Okay, so for some reason, my phone kept connecting with our rental car, every time we'd get in, and it was stuck on Fat Bottom Girls when we were at the Sedona retreat. So, yeah, and JJ and I would be tootling in, and we'd pick up Richie, and we'd be blasting Fat Bottom Girls on our way to the retreat or on our way home, and we would just laugh. Oh my god, it was just kind of one of those things that you needed at the time, and probably really funny at the time. Yeah. Good morning, Marby. How are you? Oh, it was really nice to have you here, dear. Really, really nice. So Tom's got a new channel. A lot of you guys have new channels. Oh, Sally's going to go feed her animals. I have already fed 2 animals, and that's about all I do. Besides my kids every once in a while. So, and their friends. Knock on wood, still stuck in Florida. Prayers for a smooth end of season. Yeah, pretty safe this year, eh? A lot better than last year, that's for sure. Hurricanes in South Florida is like the customary afternoon thunder showers. You get used to it. Just be prepared. The real test is when the seas rise. Yeah, I remember we lived in Maui for a short time, and when we first got, well, actually, we always lived in Kihei, and we rented this little condo in a high rise on Kihei Beach when we first got there before we got into our longer term rental, and we were like, oh my God, there's nobody on the beach. Let's go down to the beach. And it was 4:00 in the afternoon. Well, it turns out the trade winds blow in at 4:00 in the afternoon on that beach. I guess on that side of Maui, which I think was the west side. I can't remember, but you go down there and you get all your stuff laid out. You get your lotion on. You got your water, whatever you're drinking, and then all of a sudden it's a sandstorm. Like this huge winds come in, and they last for about 20-30 minutes. So that's why nobody's on the beach. But yeah, that was the test. And so then we know. Okay. Let's see. Had to get sleep last night, so just trying to wake up. Yeah, it was hard for me too, Sal. I had kind of a hard time staying asleep. I fell asleep really fast, and then I actually didn't wake up that much, but then I woke up at, I think, at 4, and I thought, well, I'm going to try to go back to sleep. And there's this woman that I watch sometimes. I think it's called Lavender Clothesline, and she goes out thrifting with her husband, but she has a very gentle voice, and she just shows you all these things, and her voice puts me to sleep. So then I had dreams about being at the thrift store and buying all sorts of things. And there were a lot of us there. It was weird. But we were getting her done. Good morning, artists and oracles. How are you, dear? Good to see you. Is this a morning or nighttime meditation? Right, Gray? It depends on where you live. I know Josephine, we get a lot of people in from all around now. So my sister-in-law Josephine was here the other day from England, and Garnet stops by from England too. A few people from Scandinavia coming in. So, right? Yeah, just smiling and shining your light, holding open the door makes a huge change. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Sedona is definitely the place to spread love. It really is. Some places you get to, and it's just like you feel yourself walking through town or walking through the grocery store, and you just vibe with the place, right? You can feel the vibe, and you're like, yeah, I've done this before, and I belong here. Like you kind of own it. I always feel that way about anything on the ocean, and Sedona's like that too. Like I can just walk around and feel like, oh yeah, this is my place. But there's Mexico, I do it too. So that must be, I don't know if it's something to do with the astrocartography or what. Oh my goodness gracious. Teresa was here in Florida for Wilma and Katrina, and that was more than enough of living without power for me. That was the hardest part, right, Teresa? Well, not the hardest part. I'm blessed to be able to say that. Yeah, more than enough. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I was there for Katrina. It seems like we were, well, maybe we were. I can't remember. We were there for there was one called Matthew or Michael, but it wasn't a huge storm that came through, but it did a ton of damage because there were so many tornadoes involved with it. Jen B, I knew we needed somebody on the list for you. I didn't know who it was. Okay. Your 25-year-old son, he had a rib removed 2 days ago and it's home now. Oh, yeah. Then all the, oh, yeah. Yeah. But you got it, Jen B. Yeah, that's a hard one. When I broke my ankle, they gave me all sorts of oxy. And they don't tell you how to use it right. That you shouldn't be using too much of it. Or they just say, oh well, use it every 4 hours as needed. And then they say, nope, you're not going to get any more. And I was like, okay, but but you're so out of it when you're doing it, you don't know that you're supposed to take it in another 4 hours. Yeah, it's not right. Oh, AM in upside down times. Yeah. Yeah, right, Gray? Um, yeah, it really is special. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Teresa Ford is the first person you think of when hurricanes are in Florida. Yeah, I'm always hoping everybody's okay, right? We've still got a few friends left down there. We're going to lose sight of it soon when it goes by Mars. Yeah, they're finding lots of stuff on Mars now too, aren't they? They're talking about all the old oceans on Mars and everything. Well, of course there are. There's been a lot. Leah says, don't believe the hype. Well, that's the new t-shirt. Don't believe the hype. Believe the love. Yeah. Yeah, lots of prayers for Jen B's son. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I didn't go to, you guys are talking about, Victor and Richie are talking about Sedona. That was my first time there was in October of last year. So a year ago was the first time I went to Sedona. And I really loved it. I feel like I've traveled a lot, but usually either to the same places or, I go to Europe because my brother is in the UK, and then we'll take a side trip usually, like to Greece or something. But and I've been to Asia because my daughter was there for quite a while. So I love that. That was I don't know if I would have done that by myself, right? But I did to go visit her, and then I went to Abu Dhabi by myself. And Abu Dhabi was really cool because I was there, so I wanted to see something like that. And that was amazing. It was an experience. But there's more places that I want to go to, and U.S. and Canada. So, and I haven't been to South America either. Been to Mexico a lot. Diana, yeah, the chore is still on hold until I get that cup of chicory. Cold here this morning. Little man is still hiding. Oh, little grizzly's still hiding under the blankets. I ran out of coffee this morning, Diana, and I am having this is mushroom and cacao and black tea. So with honey and a little bit of cream. Yeah. Uh, oh, nice. Warrior Widow is drawing her meditation from Saturday. I love it when people draw their visions. Speaking of visions, Patricia, good morning, Terry and Super Tribes, Sending in the Light with Annie Bear. Did a wonderful chakra meditation yesterday. Placing in prayer circle boosted my recovery. Thank you for being here. Yeah, thank you. We got you, Patricia. I'm going to put you in there again. And if I don't, anybody that watches this later or doesn't get called out, you were already in the healing circle just by being here or watching this. Oh, that's so sweet, Gray. To all, I love that we're here in the morning, right? It's so relaxing. It's so much energy. Yeah. Well, yeah, so let's talk about that. It's also upside down that Grace says. The poles are shifting, and Edgar Casey saw that years ago, right? And everybody thought it was going to be literal. That south would become north, and north would become south, and it is a slight shift all the time. But it's more than that, right? It's things are the energy is shifting and everything's kind of falling because we're coming out of 3D into 4D. Our frequency is rising, so it's really doing something to it. So it does feel like that. Like you might like Diana, for instance, has these beautiful dreams, and I see this too, Diana, that there's like when we go out to the light grid, that parts of the grids kind of are falling. Like when you look up at the sky and you can see little fractals falling, or you can see beyond the clouds and see the orbs or the ships, or you might see light beings up there, right? And how many of us look at the clouds now and see orbs and see beings in the clouds? So it's really, really interesting. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you've gone live, Teresa? Oh, I want to see that. Okay, Leah says, going through one of those periods where there is no looking back, lest I be lost. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just going on. Moving on. Yeah, we need to move on. But I think that there's so much that we've gained here by the changes too. Oh, there's more love in this chat than in my circle. Oh, honey, I feel the same. I feel the same. I gotta say, yeah. If I'm out of town or something and I don't take you guys with me, I feel the same. I feel a little lost. There she is. Good morning, Kelly. Moving a bit slowly, so you'll be in lurker mode. Sending love and hugs to all who want to receive that. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I use StreamYard for lives, Warrior Widow, and it's pretty easy. Pretty easy. Chanting Daimoku, the most basic Buddha chants, Vipassana. Yeah. Breath, body sensations. The rest can be reduced. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of beautiful chanting online. My friend Roger Gabriel, my good friend, I don't know if he'd remember me or not, but but he's really amazing. He's an amazing mantra teacher, and he's worked with Deepak for years, and before that, he worked with Maharaji, and you know, for TA and all that transcendental meditation, but and then he and Deepak went out and started their thing. But he has a really good website if you guys want to get into mantras and chanting too. that you can just listen to, and it's free. RogerGabriel.com. So it's pretty cool. Hello, lovely. How are you, Akila? Good to see you. Okay, so let's see. It's 8:44. I guess we could meditate. Oh, you have Seminole burial mounds here, Safety Harbor. It's been said that that is why our area has been so lucky. Yeah, yeah. There's some pretty impressive mounds here too. And we have a lot of caves here. So you'll find that a lot of areas that have underground caves systems, like Mount Shasta, the Midwest, different areas that have the cave systems, you'll find a lot of, it has a lot of activity. Let's just say that. Lots of activity. So lots of Lyrans that come through. You'll start seeing lots of people that don't look like they belong in their bodies. Oh, Leah, second cup of joe, and then I got to pack up and move my life and tackle the new path of my chart. Oh, Leah, have you moved yet, honey? I think you did, didn't you? Or you're still moving? Yeah. That's great advice for everybody, Patricia. Yeah. Take it slow and easy. Lots of healing energy your way, Kelly. Yeah. You're going with the flow, Leah. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see. I'm just trying to see. Hi, Leslie. How are you? Okay, Leah and your son, Zach. Thank you for saying that, because I think I had him on the prayer list, but I'm making a new list now. I left my journal at the yoga patch yesterday, or in the car, which Ingrid has. Oh, Teresa Ford. It's wild what we see on the floor. I've seen Buddha, Mother Mary, Freya, and Scary Clown. Yeah, they're today it's pretty interesting. Huh. Yeah. It is completely different today, isn't it? It looks like a side view. Interesting. You got it, Leah. No worries. Oh, Debbie, Florida's your home, so you've been there through all of them. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're in Nova Scotia? I knew that, Artists and Oracles, but I forgot. I love Nova Scotia. I've never been there, but I already love it. The pictures that I've seen of it are so stunning. I've been to Maine, and they say Nova Scotia is Maine on steroids. So praying for a good storm to come through. Yeah, that's no good. We got some pretty good rain this summer, but we were going through that too. We finally did, like last month. Oh no. 27 days apart. Oh, must have been a couple of hurricanes or storms. Yeah, lost power for 24 days. Oi, 34 days. Killed our reef tank and octopus. Yeah, all those storms coming through, right? Yeah. It's hard when you're without power. We did okay. Like we were without power just for a day, not even a day, like 8 hours. You know, it wasn't too bad. Hey, Judith, how are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, Liam, my love life is an illusion. Hello. The veil is ripped back. My beliefs are floating somewhere. That sounds kind of magical. I like that. Oh, much like Maine, but more like Scotland. Yeah. Oh, that makes so much sense. Artists and Oracles. My good friend Colleen, her family, they're all Scottish. Well, Scottish ancestry, but they hail from Nova Scotia. It's funny. Yeah. Went to grade school with Colleen. So, and I went to the School of Metaphysics. She was one of the ones that was there too. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started with our meditation. And just kind of move into your body today, since you guys did a chakra cleanse yesterday. And today we're going to work with our light body. So breathing in through the nostrils, love and light. And as you exhale through the mouth, let your body breathe you. Starting to feel your feet on the floor. Starting to feel the frequency on the soles of your feet. What it feels like being connected to Mother Earth. Calling in 33 trillion angels, ascended masters, the quantum field. Now feeling your feet on the floor. What does that feel like? Noticing a little vibration perhaps, or a lot, a tingling. Feeling that light of the divine feminine, as we call her in, them in. Abundance, fertility, mama bear energy, protection. Let her hold you. Breathe that light in. As you exhale, feel that energy spread throughout your bodies, your physical form, your auric field, then your light body. Your light body is like a holograph that goes around your auric field. You can grow it as tall as 500 feet if you want to. It's infinite potential. Now seeing the group get bigger, calling in Father Sky, the sun, the moon, and the stars. Divine masculine energy, clear-sightedness, clear-spokenness, protection, and sometimes a lightning bolt that comes in with it. Transformation. Calling his energy in through your crown chakra, feeling your crown chakra tingle. Your auric field turns colors, all sorts of different colors. And your light body activates, breathing that light into your heart. And as you exhale, acknowledging just the right combination of divine feminine and divine masculine energy into your bodies. What it feels like to have this protection, this abundance, this fertility, lightning bolts of transformation. We're more powerful than we know. You're more powerful than you know. Calling in the ancestors, listening to their voices as they call your name. Calling in your future and past selves, listening to their voices. They're saying we are always here. And allow your past self to sit at your left side and your future self on your right side, ready to help you whenever needed, moving through different dimensions, different timelines, giving you a clear path. Now today, as we form our circle, noticing in the center of the circle a tree with deep, deep roots going inside the earth and branches reaching out to the stars. As you do so, notice your light grows with the tree. Walking into a forest with our group and the tree people. The tree people have many fae, elementals that come in. So acknowledging the iridescent wings, the beautiful loved ones, the winged ones, the four-legged ones, and the two-legged ones. Listening to their song, what they have to say, their chants, their music. Now climbing inside the tree. Let's let our tree take us for a ride. Noticing that the tree can pull up roots, just like us, and walk. They can use their branches to fly, to move to different dimensions, ancient trees and new trees, moving around the earth, past the light grid, into the universe with our trees, connecting with other star beings, other tree people, noticing different planets, what the trees look like, until we get to the planet of the trees. Terabitha, they're saying something like this. As we get to this tree planet, noticing the star beings that live here, how they connect to the earth, how they connect to the skies, and their energy. Feeling it, listening to their chant, the wind rushing through their leaves, and how they connect together and with others, how they are worshipped like gods on this planet, just like you. Now here with the tree people, we'll say prayers for Amanda's mom, Virginia, for Barbara B., for Kim Copeland, for Liz and Awe, for Lisa, for Paul, safe trip at Graceland, for the Philippines, for Kelly B., for Africa, Ukraine, and the Middle East, for CJ's cats, Penny and Gracie, for Marina, for Rachel, for Michael, anybody suffering with dementia, all caregivers everywhere, and all medical staff everywhere, for Jen B., for Jacqueline, for Debbie, 3 shifting veils, for Jim B's 25-year-old son, for Patricia, for Leah's son, Zach, for Amanda, for everybody on the planet. Now noticing this tree planet, new roots put in for us, new blossoms on the trees for us, and smell them. Acknowledging the tree people are here to help us. Let them fly back with you to the light grid, coming back to the planet, coming back to our circle, seeing the tree in the center, the heart of the earth, the heart of the universe, and coming back into your body, starting to feel the floor under your feet, your roots, your trunk, pulling in your light from your root chakra to your crown chakra, zipping it up. Your crown chakra, your branches, how you reach out like gossamer threads around the universe, always connected. Breathe in. And as you exhale, completely back in your body. Oh, Liz, honey, I see you. You are always on the prayer list, dear. Yeah, surrendering to the universe. Oh, bless you. Yeah, lots of love to you, honey. For Gray's community. Yeah, so I hope everybody has a good day. And that was interesting. I didn't know we were going there. We've never done that before. So, hi, Kim Princess. Good to see you. Sharon Donnelly, love, light, and laughter to you too, my friend. So, yeah, I think the trees are going to really be there for us. All right. And today, Kim from Intuitive View will be on at, I think it's at 7 Central, I'm pretty sure. It might be 6 Central. I'll have to double check, but something like that. So if anybody has any questions for Kim, we're going to be channeling. So from our guides, anything that you guys are concerned with or what's going on the planet. And she is so connected. So it's always a joy to have her on because she is just connected and also so compassionate. Right? I love Kim too, Paul. She is amazing. Yeah, she's just so good. Such a good heart, and easy peasy. I like easy. All right. Hey, a goatee man. What's happening? Yeah. All right. Well, everybody have a great one. I know you guys have a lot to do today, and enjoy. I'll see y'all later, I hope. Namaste.